You know how I'm always complaining that I don't have the time to read? Well, this month you can accurately see that I had no time to actually read. And one of the guilty parties of that is this guy. Say hello. Hi. Oh. What is it? Is it a camera? So, this is Risol. This is my kitten. He is lovely, I love him, but I'm always playing with him, and so I don't have time to read. And our eyes are exactly the same. Can you see that? He's gorgeous. Yes, he's lovely. We love him. What are you doing? Are you going to bite me? No? Good. I'm going to let you go to the ground. Don't bite me. But he's the cutest cutie pie in the world, and so because of him, I haven't read a lot. Because I'm always looking at him and playing with him. Yes. And now he likes to bite. And I don't like that. Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katarina and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my May wrap-up, also known as the month that I read shit because I was playing with my new kitten and I was having a life and work and it got complicated. So first, let me get out of the way the things that I don't have on hand. Some of the authors, I can't remember their names, and so I'm going to put the cover of these comics in here so that you can see the name of the authors. I'm going to try and also put it on the divides for each of the issues that I talk about. So I do remember that I read issue 58 of Saga, if I'm not mistaken. That is by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples, which I know because I've read 58 issues of Saga, and so if I had no idea who actually wrote and draw Saga, I would be in danger. So this volume was interesting. I remember thinking, okay, we are starting to get into deeper issues and situations. I also remember thinking that shit is going down again because there are things getting into motion that you can see. It's not going to work out great for our main characters, and so I am eagerly awaiting that this development goes somewhere. Also, I'm sorry for my lack of voice, but it happens. Then I read issue 2 and issue 3 of Step by Bloody Step. I have a review of the first issue and I'm going to leave it link up above. I don't remember the authors of this, so please bear in mind that the cover will be here somewhere. And I have read those two. There's only one left, so it's like a mini series, I believe, and it's just really, really interesting because it's comic issues that are only portrayed by imagery. So there's no text, there's no sound making of any kind, and just visual. However, you can of course infer what is happening and what sounds the characters are making through the drawings, and it's a really interesting way of portraying a comic story. However, I do feel that even though it ignites the experience of I am seeing this and interpreting this, and I can feel what the characters are feeling and the drama that is going on, I also feel like there's something, I don't know, I really liked issue 3. Issue 2 was a little bit in between, and I really enjoyed issue 1, so I don't know what to tell you. I enjoy it. It could be a nice experience if you're open to it, or not really if you're not. Then to finish up with the comics, I have read The Nice House on the Lake issue 8, and I'm sorry for the glare, but I have it in my protective covers. And this is by James Tynion IV, Alvaro Martinez Bueno, and Jordi Belair. And as per usual, I am loving The Nice House on the Lake, and if you like horror but not really gory horror, then you have it here. It's very, very interesting. There's a mystery that I'm trying to solve, and there were clues left and right in this issue, and I don't know where it is pointing. So I'm very excited for the next issues. As per usual with James Tynion IV's works, I really enjoy it and really love it. So for the books that I've read only 2, and the first one was First Person Singular by Haruki Murakami. And Murakami is one of my favorite authors. He's actually my favorite author, now that I think about it. Yeah, he's my favorite author. Focus on me. Focus on me. Okay, so he's actually my favorite author, and this is a short story collection, a really, really small short story collection, which is probably why I was able to actually read it. This story is based on a lot of themes that Murakami represents in his works, such as music, jazz, magical realism, women and men, their relationship, others, something like that. And I find it really enjoyable, but as per usual, I have to say that even though any score that I give a Murakami is always a high score, I like his normal actual works, novels in all of their extension better than I like his short story collections. I really like his writing style, and I think that I was needing it for a while since it makes me feel relaxed and comfortable, and I know it so well that I know maybe what is coming, and if I don't know what is coming, I feel relaxed reading it, which was something that I desperately needed this month of May. However, I want to reread his novels because they're the things that actually bring me the greatest pleasure instead of his short stories, which isn't to say that this one was bad. It was actually a great one, but I have a feeling that some of the thematics discussed in here will make some people want to DNF this book. I don't know. I'm not one of those people, but you should hear more reviews. And then the last book that I've read in the month of May was Normal People by Sally Rooney. This is a Portuguese edition of Normal People, and I was extremely excited to get to this book. I have heard a lot of mixed reviews, good ones, bad ones. I have heard all of it, and I didn't know if this book was going to touch me or not, and so I was eagerly wanting to read it. It's also a very short book, and the prose is really, really fast, not in a way that we say like fast, like there's a lot of action happening. There isn't a lot of action happening. It's very passive. However, it's very fast in the way that you want to know more about the relationship between these two people. If you don't know what Normal People is about, it's about Connell and Marianne. They are two young students. I believe they're in their last year of high school, and they start a relationship. But that relationship is going to be portrayed in spaces of time, like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year after the first part of this novel. And you see how they relate to each other, and then how they relate to their social background, and what impact does that have in them, and how the relationship between each other and their relationship with other people it's actually based on what they believe they deserve rather than what they may or may not deserve, if you know what I mean. I find it a relationship study and a character study, so for people that are more of action-paced readers, this is not for you, I believe. However, I really enjoy how the story is portrayed. I really enjoy the study of human relationships and human living. And I am now watching the TV series. I have watched 2 episodes and I'm really in love with the series, and I hope they portray all of the things that I found beautiful in this novel. I have dog-eared 2 pages because they said beautiful things, 3 pages. And just, I found this amazing. The conclusions that we reach after we're reading this book. So the book is not perfect to me, but it's really, really good. And I want to read more Sally Rooney now. I know that it's not the typical horror or fantasy that you're used to seeing in this channel, but I also like this type of books, and I'm okay with that. And I want to read more Sally Rooney. Yeah. So that's going to be all for this May wrap up. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. My cat is kind of screaming, so I'm going to see what he wants. Life as a cat mama is this. So that's going to be all for today. If you like this video, please leave a like or subscribe, and happy readings to you all. Bye!